It's good to see you. Hello. I am so glad to be here with you tonight. We are going to do a little random, super random item haul. Things that I've bought in the past month or so. And it is balls hot right now. So this video is going to be zero cuts. It's going to be zero cuts, okay? And we're just going to go through it one by one. Not too quickly, but still no cuts. Because already I am sweating a little bit. I probably should have put concealer on this, but here we are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items to share with you today. And I'm super excited about all of them, actually. So I guess without further ado, we will get started. I'd also like to mention I took a nap on this bed semi-recently, and so that's why the sheets are all must. That's why they're all must. Not M-U-S-T, but S-S-E-D. You knew what I meant. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first item because I want to wear it. Gotta find it. Okay. It is a necklace in gold that says It, I think, is 18 karat plated. It was I think $35 or $40. And I saw it at a barbecue on my friend. She was wearing this necklace that said Nuance. And I told her how much I liked it. And then I bought it for myself. If you want to know a secret, I still have to announce to her that I got this. But she's not the kind of person to mind, thankfully. So it's just a word that means a lot to me because I think it's increasingly important in this era to not just do hot take, but to add nuance into the way we think of things, or rather to return nuance to it. But that's all I'll say about that. I'm gonna put it on. If you're interested, you can just Google nuance necklace, which is what I did, like a good friend. She's absolutely wonderful. So, nuance. It's, yeah, you could easily just Google nuance necklace and get where you need to go. But there's an Etsy shop called Brownie Points for You. I think that's what it's called. The company's just Brownie Points. And yeah, Etsy though is Brownie Points for You. And they have other necklaces too, like a very cool one that says radical. But the font was a little too edgy for me, I felt. But now I really hope that you get it. So that's the first thing. The second thing was, I guess I didn't buy this. I was given this by the person I live with, who I guess I should just start calling my partner because that's what they are. They're my partner. Some of you may recognize her. This lovely lady holding this cow skull is Jane Lane. This is Jane Lane from Daria. She's Jane's best friend. And I love her attitude. She's artsy, just a little no-nonsense, slightly cynical, but probably less so than Daria, I would say. She has a hot brother, if anyone's asking. And yeah, the person I live with, my partner, they're very big into pins, so they got me this one. I only have 2 other pins at the moment, but maybe eventually I'll do a pin collection if you're interested in it, with my pins, with their pins. I have Jane. I also have a triangle that says do not care. I do not care. It says do not care. And that's a matching pin I have with one of my best friends. And we just bought it at a whim at a bookstore when we saw it. And then I also have a pin that's like an old-fashioned, it's based on an old-fashioned neon sign. And it's for an extermination company. And the company's something like Dr. So-and-so. So it's like Dr. So-and-so. There's a man with like little rats and it says all his patients die. So that's another pin that I have. If you're interested in that kind of show and tell, let me know. Okay. Then I also got a new phone case. So my old phone case looked like this, which is really cool, I think. I really liked it. My phone is black, so just has these like dashes on it in black and white. I got it from Casetify. But I've been filming with my phone lately, and when I put my phone in the tripod, like where it is now, as you can see in the reflection, when I put it in the tripod, I've just been doing it too much lately or something, or being too rough with it, which is classic me. I'm a bit of a klutz, I'm a bit of a bruiser, I'm just like bull in a china shop all the time. It started to like come apart. So this is just a piece of plastic. And then this part, which is what like keeps the phone inside, it started to come undone from the plastic. So it barely works anymore. Like my phone is always threatening to slip out of this. So I figured it was time for a new one. I'm not really a phone case kind of girl. For some reason I want to like put my hair into this for a second. I don't know why. I don't know why, you guys. I'm just curious. I'm not really a phone case kind of girl. Usually I just have one phone case the whole time I have the phone, which is also for several years. I don't switch over that often. But this one just didn't last. It's not my first Casetify phone case either, so I don't know what happened. Now I'm realizing, is this gonna fit? Ooh, I got the wrong size. I've been waiting to put this on because I was gonna film this video and I'm realizing now I got the wrong size. Oh, I'll figure it out later. No big deal. Anyway, it says, thank you. Have a nice day. With bananas. And it's like a thank you, little smiley face. And smileys, bananas, tomatoes. Have a nice day. So I just thought that that was delightful for some reason, because it is objectively delightful. That's why it was expensive enough that like I'm gonna be contacting them to get the right size, because yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited about this design though, because I get very overwhelmed by the wealth of options, and so I'm glad I already know what design I want, because that can be very overwhelming. Okay. Then we have this argan oil. In truth, I got this just to like round out my Grove box. Grove, if you don't know, is like a what is it, Mauve? It's a site where you can buy clean or green cleaning products, basically. And I went there to get fertilizer and insecticide for my plants. That's oh my goodness, that's organic and green from a brand called Arbor. And that's the only place I could find it that had the possibility of free shipping, and that wasn't like, I don't know, a little sketchy. But I really wanted this brand. And then to get free shipping, I added in this argan oil, radically rejuvenating rose argan oil from Acure. And I do like it, but I think it's been breaking me out just a little bit. I think it's a little more moisture than I need. It also might just be the heat lately. Who knows? What I've been doing is I have a mineral-based daily moisturizer. So it gives me a white cast. Usually I put a little on my finger, I like pat it between my fingers, and then I pat it on my face. Now I've been kind of diluting it with this, just so it goes on a little more smoothly, and it does, and it doesn't, oh, it smells so good. It doesn't, just gonna put a little on your face, just a little. It smells good, and it dilutes the moisturizer, so it goes on a little more smoothly. And I also got it around a time where I was doing my self-care, but I wasn't really enjoying my self-care, if that makes sense. I was doing it in kind of like a rote, automated way, and not really relishing it or being particularly present or mindful for it. And something about adding this argan oil into my routine, because it smells so good. It smells like argan oil, but it also smells, there's something almost like medicinal or like apothecary-esque smelling about it. And it just felt so like decadent or something, or indulgent, in a way that I hadn't really been allowing myself to feel or paying attention to feeling. So that was a fun thing to add to my routine. So I'm still figuring out the amounts for like my skin and stuff. This is because my period's coming though. So that's something to figure out. But I do really like it, and I recommend it. Okay, I'm gonna get to the clothing in a second. The last thing before the clothing, I feel like this item is going to date me, because I feel like a lot of people these days like wouldn't but I really wanted this clock because in the living room there's like no easy way to check the time unless you look on your phone, and I don't like looking at my phone to know the time, because if I look at my phone late at night to know the time, I'll invariably see something else too, or that also means I have to keep my phone close by. And I'm like, maybe my phone should be a little further away sometimes. Why not? I just wanted a way to check the time easily from the couch with no phone. And all our kitchen clocks are not visible from there. So I got this little mantle clock from Newgate. Just got it, so I can't say if I love it or not yet, but I do love looking at the mantle to know the time. Definitely love that. Trying not to get all my argan oil, greasy little fingers on it. It's battery operated. It's quiet. Can you hear it? I can't. Yeah, so it's very quiet, no ticking or anything. And yeah, I just really like it. It's nice and simple, and I like being able to check the time like an old maid. So, okay, next up is going to be all the clothing. I'm going to insert the shortest clips ever, but still solid try-on clips for each one. I filmed them right before this, and I did it kneeling. It's a little weird, but I wanted the light to be consistent so that it wasn't a bright shot, or it wasn't a dark shot, because you gotta see the clothing, but I also don't want to wake you up, so shot's a little weird, but it gets the job done. Alright, so Aritzia was having a clientele sale. I have not had the extra cash for clothing in a long time, and I don't really buy much of it anyway. I buy it, I feel, fairly slowly. This shirt I've had for 2 years now at least. A lot of my money just goes to buying toys for my dog because she destroys them all in minutes. But anyway, I was a clientele sale. Don't know how I got included because I haven't bought anything in over a year, I feel. No, that's a lie, but 6 to 9 months. Haven't bought a thing from them, but I got it included. So I said, okay, I'll get a few shirts. I have to turn them back right side out because I just tried them on. So the first one is just this. You can tell they haven't been washed yet. It's just this white cropped t-shirt from Tina, T-N-A. And I got it in a medium. It is the laid back t-shirt. And I like that because I normally don't buy boxy things, but it just fits me right. I have this blue shirt that I wear on here pretty often. It's just a simple t-shirt, and it's faded by now because I wear it all the time, and it has a hole under one of the arms because my little dog bit me there when I was on the ground in a playful way. Thanks a lot, but gotten great use out of it. And the material is pretty thick for just a basic cropped tee. So I was maybe the white version will also be a thick fabric, and it is, which makes me so happy. because it's really hard to find a basic white crop that is thick enough. A lot of them feel like tissue, honestly. So I'll put in a clip of that here. And yeah, very excited about this. Then I didn't turn any of these inside or right side out again. I have this blue shirt. It's a square neck contour shirt. I don't have any contour clothing items from them, but it's like a dream fabric. It's just kind of holds you in. It's really sleek and cozy still. And so you can see it has this square neckline. It's this really gorgeous blue color. And it's from Babaton. So these are all from MOREeeee, in case it wasn't clear. But MOREeeee has like little in-company labels. So TNA, I always say in my head Tina. I don't know if that's right, but the TNA line is more like casual and sporty. That's what all their sweatshirts and hoodies are under and things like that. Babaton's like a little higher end or like classier, like stuff you could wear to dinner with your partner, your partner's parents kind of thing. But I just loved this color. They had it in my size. It can be hard to find mediums during sale season because, you know, it's just like the center of the bell curve. Not complaining at all, because it's nice to have your size usually available. But, you know, I was like, gorgeous blue color that's gonna look good on me in a medium, on sale, dream fabric, according to the reviews. I was sold. So, yeah, I'll put a clip of that here. Okay, and then the last one is a little more cropped than I would like, but the color is gorgeous, and this is the color. Tell me that's not gorgeous. So it's a little more cropped than I would like, but I was like, what the hell, I'll just wear it with really high-waisted stuff, or I'll show some of my midriff, but just wear it in more casual settings. I actually was looking for tops that were uber versatile. I could wear with friends, with my partner, with my partner's parents, and in the hottish weather too. Yes, 2 of these are long sleeve, but they're just like, they can be dressed up, they can be dressed down kind of thing, and at night here, long sleeves can be okay. So I was looking for tops like that because I feel like there's a paucity of those in my wardrobe right now. You know, like when there's this one field of item that you need, like a long sleeve that I can dress up that is cool toned or whatever, and you just like don't have any anymore for some reason, or all the ones you have are worn or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And you go through like a month or two just like, oh, I'll wear this one again even though it doesn't look that nice anymore kind of thing. I felt like that's where I was at with these categories of clothes. So anyway, I got this top. You'll see it's a little too cropped, so it's more casual than I bargained for. And you know, there's this deep V, it's ruched, and then it's cropped, and it's long sleeved, but the color's gorgeous, and I decided to keep it. That's what I'm trying to get to. I decided to keep it. I think it was called the Vanessa top, if you're interested. So I'll put in a clip of that here. So that is that. thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. I had fun showing you these very random things. Very random things. If you want more show and tells, I haven't been doing them lately, but I really like the idea of like an utterly random show and tell. And maybe we could make it a series or something like that. Like there's a newsletter or two that I read where every month or so there'll be like 5 things from the past week that I consumed, or like 10 things from the past week that I consumed, kind of thing. And it's like articles and music and movies or whatever. And maybe we could do that, like kind of like a mishmash of stuff. Like 5 items from the past week that I bought, but it's lower key, like Trader Joe haul type stuff, or dog toys, or I don't know. Let me know. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing so well. And if you're not, that is okay too. It is okay too. I will see you very soon, and until then, good night. Good night.